Hey guys, Dominique with Canine Corporation. So quickly I'm going to tell you a little bit about taxes. So when you are doing this as a hobby breeder, you're raising one litter, even 1 litter, a lot of times you qualify with the federal government as being a business. So you can file the business. You actually can file it even without having all of the paperwork like an EIN and all of that. Having a business license, you actually can just file it as a business on your regular tax form. So you will have to have all of that information. But here is one of the things to keep in mind is anybody that has a small business, a lot of things get wrote off as well. You're going to be writing off your mileage, going and getting feed if you go take the dog to the vet every time you go. So you're going to need to keep up with your mileage. It'll be a big factor in you being able to not have to claim as much expense. Mileage is definitely a big depreciation. Anything you purchase that year, purchasing your dogs, it is your business. Dogs is your business. That's an asset. Those have to be recorded as assets and depreciated. So there's, you need to keep up with all of it. Tax professional can help you with it, or it's not as complicated as you might think. If you do your own taxes, it's very similar to doing your own personal taxes. You keep up with expenses, you put them in the slots where the software tells you to, and answer the questions honestly. The mileage, going back to the mileage, when you go on a trip, this is one of the things that I started doing that helps remind me if I go on a trip to a dog show. Dog shows count. That's part of my business. I'm showing my dogs in order to increase their value, so that is part of my business. It's part of an advertising type initiative. And so if I go to a dog show, I have to count my mileage to that dog show and back. So one of the things I always make sure, even if it's a short trip, I always make sure that I run my debit or credit card where I am at least once. So even if it was a quick trip, so yesterday I had to go and meet somebody to get a puppy, and I made sure that when I got there, I went into the gas station and bought gas where I stopped. So the furthest point away, I bought gas. So therefore, on my card, I can prove. Even if I lose the receipt, I can prove that I was there, that I actually went to this town for a trip. So that's some advice. I will also say this: do not cheat on the taxes. We do have a high cash business, but you need to keep records of everything that you sell and report that. It's hard. It's hard to report taxes for dogs because you don't see people having to do it for horses and cows. But unfortunately, the dog business is considered a business and not raising livestock. So there you go. Bye.